Now, I'm delighted to say Wendy is with us, along with SCENAR Master Practitioner Benedick. Howard, welcome, both of you.
Well done.
Now, Benedick, that's the actual contraption. What is it?
It's a... Well, SCENAR stands for Self-Controlled Neuroadaptive Regulation. In other words, what it does is it doses the body with little electrical voltages and different frequencies. And so it helps the body to heal.
It's not like those little things you buy in the chemist that you stick to your skin. And go
it's very similar to a
yeah.
TENS unit,
yeah.
except it's far more elaborate. It has biofeedback associated with it, and we can change the rate that the currents are going into the body.
So is it to cure you, or is it just to ease the pain?
In England, it's registered as a device for pain management.
Right.
And if you have like a sprained ankle or with your shoulder like we were working on earlier, you can get a lot more motion in there very, very quickly.
Okay, so Wendy, to you now. Why did you go and have this treatment?
I have a condition called hepatitis C, and hepatitis C is a virus that attacks the liver, and I get a lot of pain, and I feel very sluggish a lot of the time. And I went along to see if some of the energy could be moved around the body, because my liver doesn't detox properly.
Right, so obviously you weren't going for a cure, you were going for pain relief.
Well, maybe in the long term, who knows, but at this moment it's the symptoms that were being treated.
And how did you feel afterwards? I mean, you said there you felt wonderful, fantastic.
I did. I went in with a raging headache, and I came out without one. I felt more relaxed, and I felt happier, because part of hepatitis C is depression.
Right.
And I felt my spirits had been lifted.
How incredible. So what can it help?
Any situation where the body's in pain. So if we can locate where the pain is on the body, then we start with those points. What it does is it's similar to the Star Trek device where you see him scanning over the person's body. We have to actually put this in contact with the skin. And when I put it on there, you hear that beep. It's an initial reaction that's coming up. That tells me where the body is hot and slow, or fast and slow. So I can really find out and locate the area that we can then start to treat. So the types of conditions are, again, where there's pain, but also it could be for, as with Wendy, is like a byproduct is the emotional relief as well.
Is this legitimate? I mean, you know, do people say, "Oh, he's a bit of a dodgy guy, go along and have that," or is this all totally legit? And the medical industry are now saying, "Do you know what? This does work."
Well, it's registered here as and CE approved as a device for pain management here in England. In Germany, it's used by about 1,000 doctors for all different sorts of diseases. In Russia, there's approximately 11,000 units that are used in the medical industry there.
Is it temporary respite, though?
No.
It's not a long-term cure?
This is very long-term. I mean, this can deal with situations that's been, like with Wendy, a long, long time in a person's body. And so we can help. What it does is basically it jump-starts the body back into health.
What I'm intrigued by is, yes, you were treating me earlier. I have capsulitis and tendonitis in my shoulder, and I'm in 24-hour pain with it. But is this going to be the sort of thing now that, is it just because I want it to get better because I've tried everything that it's going to work for me? Is it mind over matter with this, or is it really...
No, it's not mind over matter. This is why I actually have started working with this unit, is that it very specifically doses, and then there's a biofeedback mechanism in the heads here that relate back to the body as the body shifts. So it's very deep causative effects that it changes the body. It's nothing to do with the mind so much. However, the mind can block any sort of healing.
Yeah. Before we build up people's hopes tremendously, what do the medical fraternity in this country think about it? Do doctors think it works? Do doctors accept it?
Doctors are using this unit in this country, and it's working very well for them. In fact, they're developing new protocols. There's a whole new protocols that are coming out of the research that people are doing with this.
Oh, well.
But of course we're saying that people should always speak to their doctors. We're not saying that you're a doctor, but you're a healer with this, with the SCENAR, and that people obviously, if they're worried about a condition, then they should go to their doctors. But this certainly, you're saying it has helped you immensely.
It has definitely helped me. I've tried many different alternative treatments in the past, and what is wonderful about this is it works so quickly, and it feels a bit like being kissed. It's very
Tell
gentle.
me about it. I'm rather excited that I can lift my arm for the first time in...
Well, I'm excited you're lifting it as well.
You can start on your knees next.
Yes.
Both of you, thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
I'll try it.
Excellent.
Do you know